Hey guys, it is Breyer Trot here and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about how I organize my collection both on my shelves and documenting them, just keeping them organized on paper, I guess you could say. So let's just jump into the video. So we're going to start off with how I document my models, since that's probably going to take a little bit more time. So I've thought about documenting my models for quite a long time. I think since Breyer Trot 2015, which was quite a few years ago. But I just never wanted to. Well, I did, but I just didn't. It just seems so hard, because the way that I've always seen it done is on a computer, you just type it all out and then you have to put the pictures on, so you have to download pictures, and it just takes so long, and girl, I don't got time for that. So recently I found this app, Snupps, who is actually sponsoring this video today. And basically this is an app that organizes your collection, and it's super easy and it's just amazing. So I'm going to show you guys around this app how I use it and why it's just so amazing and perfect for model horse collectors and organizing your collection. Okay, so I'm going to be taking you guys through the app and showing you how it works and why it is such a cool app and idea for collectors. So this is the Snupps app, and this is my little profile I have going. I just recently started, and I can already tell you guys that this is the app for model horse collectors. So as you guys can see, I already have some shelves going. So basically with this app, you create shelves and you can organize your model horses into groups however you please. So the groups that I have going right now are Custom Traditional, Schleich, OF Peterstone, OF Classics, Stablemates, and OF Traditional Breyers. And I also plan on adding other groups, and I will show you guys how to add groups and add a horse in a little bit. Also on this little homepage you have moments, and right now I only have one moment up, and that is my placings from Breyer Trot 2017 in the youth show. There's also wows, which acts as the likes in this app. So basically it is the same thing as liking. As you guys can see, I like this little pony from Fox Glory 123. She's also on the app. But as you guys can already tell from the wows, this isn't just a collecting, organizing your collection app. This is an app for all collectors to interact and talk to each other and see other people's collections. So this is just kind of like the little homepage of Snupps, and it's telling me things I may like. As you can see, there are tons of collectors on here, from fashion to cards to coins. I even saw somebody with Rubik's Cubes, which is really freaking cool. Also Pokemon. I know quite a few people who love Pokemon. So here we are on the Explorer page, and you guys can see the groups that I am following. And this group in particular is mine. So it is called the Breyer Trot Model Horse Group. And basically we will be discussing everything and anything model horses. So make sure you guys go and check that out. A little while ago I asked a question for you guys. Do you prefer glossy or matte finish on a model? So make sure to go and answer that question. I will be making sure to like all your responses. So this little part with the little dots and comment thing, you can see what people have liked, basically your feed, I guess, as they call it. You could also see what your followers are doing. You could also send messages to other collectors and have a little talk with them. And yeah, that's basically the rundown of the app. If you guys have any questions, you could press on the little S and go to their questions, and it gives you plenty of tips and tricks, and it's super helpful. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to add a horse. So what you do is, I already have a OF Traditional Breyer group, or shelf, I mean. And basically I will just press add item, and all I have to do is snap a picture, and you could snap more than one if you want to. It is up to you. I've just been doing one. And you add a little description. So this is Aintree, and probably not gonna spell his name right. Okay, we're just spelling like that because I forgot. Shelf, if I wanted to change the shelf, I could just do that. Then I can add myself a little description. So I'm going to be saying that he is a Breyer Fest 2012 special run. I think that this is also a great app to show their show placings. So I haven't been doing that, but I'm definitely going to start. So I guess we'll just start with him. So he got a second and a Nan card at, let's see, Beta State Models Live. And it's that simple. You can also give the item even more details. Some of the public details that anybody could see are the brand, which is Breyer. Oops, I did not spell it right. Breyer. Then model, I guess that you could put the mold name in here or just the model itself, so I'll just do that. Then creator, Breyer, year made, we'll put 2012 in there. And then these are some private details which are actually really nice to have. So some of the details that you guys can have can be the serial number, which I'm not really sure if Breyer has serial numbers, but they do have, like, every model has like its own number. The quantity made, I'm not exactly sure how many were made of him, so I'm not going to be putting that in now. Also just the price that you purchased him at, when you did, and the estimated value. I think that's just really nice things to have. Also the warranty, if you have that, warranty number and expiration date, and also just any private notes that you want to have on the model. Okay, so let's add a little entry to my group. So look, he's added to my OF traditional Breyers. And so basically the easy way to add just anything is to press the little plus and it will give you options to add an item, moment, or create a new shelf. So I'm actually going to create a new shelf now with my micro minis, and I'm just going to be including all micro minis in here. Okay, so now I have my little group and we are going to be adding this tiny guy. So let's snap a picture. Andrew's just going to be photobombing it. I don't exactly have a name for this little guy, but we're just going to put running Appaloosa. He's not standing for his life, so. And there we go. It was that simple. And as you guys could see, it only took me a few seconds, and so I'm very easily able to add all my models extremely quickly. So yeah, this app is really awesome, guys, and I'm not just saying this because they're sponsoring the video. I genuinely like this app, and it's perfect for organizing your collection, especially with people that have collections over 1,000. It's insane, and it's just a nice way to find all the models. And the shelves are customizable, like I said, so it's super easy to organize it however you would like to. Also, you can search through your stuff. So say I was trying to find any of my items, I could just type in a name. So let's see, I think I put in Nazarden, and look, there he is. So if you have like a million models and want to try to find it in like all your files of like on your computer, it's just super easy just to search them up on the app or using the website on the computer. Okay, so now let's talk about on the shelves. So basically, I do have quite a lot of models, and I like to redo their positioning at least once a year. I usually always do it after Breyer Fest or just if I'm getting bored of the look, but honestly, I'm very happy with how it's looking right now. So I will kind of show you guys how exactly I organize them, and hopefully this can give you a little bit of inspiration if you are having trouble organizing yours. So a good place to start is, especially if you have a bigger collection, is making sure that the congas are together. So when I first got this guy, actually, my custom tortillas, I didn't know if I wanted all my customs to be together or have just the same molds be together, but I decided that I think that custom or not, it looks better with the same mold. So that is always a great place to start, and it just makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, I have my little cigar conga down here, and then my LG conga, and then my Latigo. But of course, when I have groups of two, I usually pair them with another group of two that can be seen all the way up there, but sometimes it's 3 as like in my little Nakota mini conga. And I also like to put my foals all together. I know some people are not really for this because they want the foal to be with their mom. Personally, I don't really care about this. I think they'd look a lot better on their own little shelf. So that's just kind of how I like it. Also, when putting horses together, it's kind of good to keep them relatively the same size so they don't look off, I guess. It would be a little weird to see Phoenix with my Applejack over there, considering the size difference. I just think that it's a lot nicer to keep breeds together. So all the draft horses are kind of together. All my little ponies are together. Over there, like in some spots, it's kind of mixed, just because like I didn't really have a specific like way, or I just didn't have the room to do it any otherwise. For like this, for example, I literally have like everything. I have a light breed, I have like a sporty draft, I have a draft horse, and then a stock horse. So obviously it's not going to be perfect every time because it's kind of hard to do that. But also kind of a good example here and here, I like to kind of have a little color scheme. So this is kind of a darker bay. And then here is more of a lighter gray. This guy kind of ruined it, but I still didn't think that he looked too bad there. So I decided to just pop him there, and honestly, I had nowhere else to put him. So, I mean, he was kind of stuck there. Also, I know a lot of people actually like to put stablemates with their traditionals. So let's take little Coco here. They would just kind of line them up like right there, which I actually really like the look of that, and I honestly might do that one day if I get more congas with my horses. But right now I'm liking having them on their own little shelves. I think it looks a lot neat and more organized, and also it gets rid of the fear of me taking down Zenyatta and knocking down a little stablemate. But this is also kind of a personal thing. I keep my Peterstones together just because I have so few of them. As you guys know, I'm not a huge Peterstone collector. I do think a lot of their models are absolutely gorgeous, but I'm just not that big into them, and I never get attached to them, which is why I always ending up selling. Also, if you have a decorator that isn't in a conga, I keep all my decorators together. This was very like debated with myself, just because I like having like random decorators everywhere. I think it does look like pretty cool, but none of the basically, it was just like a fight with myself to put them together or spread them out. But I think right now, I think that they look the best together. I only have 3 decorators, and none of these horses I don't have any other horses on any of these molds. So right now, it's not a problem. But if I do ever end up getting another horse on one of these molds, which is probably going to be American Saddlebred, because I'm really not a huge fan of the other 2 molds, I'm not really sure what I'll do, but I mean, we'll figure that out when it gets there. So yeah, guys, that is really it for that. I hope that this video gave you some inspiration on how to organize your models. Also, make sure to go follow me on Snupps. Download the app, follow me. I will be talking to you guys on that app all the time. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, so I definitely plan on being on there just as much as Instagram, which is a lot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Snupps, make sure to follow my group on Snupps, and most importantly, stay fabulous. Bye!